Crumb. Believe it or not, Nicholas Crumb.
Oh, now.
He was doing a
massage.
Do you think animals are boring? Consider again. Animals are significantly more enthralling than you might think. Their perplexing nature, endearing interactions, and surprising antics keep them enthralling. Animals provide a wide range of situations that captivate us, from heartwarming to spine-tingling. Here are 20 interesting animal moments caught on camera. Number 20. Parrot steals AirPods. If you need another reason to choose inexpensive wired earphones over costly AirPods, consider the possibility of theft. And we're not talking about a random opportunist in your local park when you're out for a run. In Santiago, Chile, the thief is a parrot. Nicholas Crumb, a Santiago-based news reporter, was at a local park covering a story about the city's rising robberies. Ironically, he quickly became a victim of stealing himself. A friendly bird decided to sit on his shoulder while he reported live, apparently captivated by the unfolding broadcast. Nicholas, ever the professional, didn't seem to mind the parrot's presence, though he couldn't afford to pay much attention to it given the sensitive subject of residential break-ins he was discussing. Nicholas continued with the transmission, although this proved difficult. Soon after, the curious bird reached into his ear and extracted one of his AirPods, fleeing with the valuable audio item. The cameraman for Nicholas attempted to grab the AirPod, but residents advised him to leave the cheeky parrot alone. Fortunately, Nicholas was able to recover his AirPod after the parrot dropped it. This unique story demonstrates that unexpected theft can come from the most unexpected places, including a parrot perched on a reporter's shoulder. So whether you're afraid of human or avian thieves, it could be a good idea to think twice about displaying your pricey gadget accessories in certain situations, and instead choose more affordable alternatives. Number 19. Stampede. Yellowstone National Park is a nearly 3,500 square-mile wilderness filled with breathtaking rivers, lush woods, steep valleys, and geothermal wonders like hot springs. This natural beauty also serves as a home to a variety of wildlife, including bears, wolves, antelope, and the legendary bison. Millions of visitors rush to Yellowstone each year in the hopes of catching a glimpse of these amazing creatures in their natural habitat. During their visit to the park in 2022, one lucky YouTuber had an incredible encounter. The user uploaded incredible footage of a stunning bison stampede on Yellowstone Bridge. The joy of their expedition began with the sighting of a bald eagle perched on the north side of the bridge. As they gazed in awe at this scene, they observed 10 bison nearby, a thrilling experience for any wildlife fan. What happened next, though, stole their breath away. Those 10 bison quickly grew into a massive herd of roughly 100 animals, all racing toward the bridge in their direction. The sight was both breathtaking and terrifying, but the bison paid little attention to the people in their midst. Their sole concern was crossing the bridge to new pastures. The bison population in Yellowstone National Park is estimated to be between 2,300 and 5,000 animals. The northern herd roams the upper plateaus and visits the beautiful Lamar and Hayden valleys. These large herds serve an important part in the park's environment and continue to enchant tourists who are lucky enough to see their beautiful movements. Number 18. Swan Attacks golfer. Is golf a risky sport? It is not extremely dangerous in general. Golf is popular among retirees since it requires little physical condition at the leisure level. However, when a swan assault is possible on your local golf course, you may begin to doubt its safety. A YouTuber published a video in 2014 featuring a golfer named Stan, or Stanley as they referred to him, who headed out for a casual game of golf at the Grimsby Golf Course in the United Kingdom. As Stan reached a hole near a lake or pond that the golf club had created years before, he was met by 2 black swans who appeared to be offended by his presence. Stan was just attempting to get his photo, but the 2 birds were out to get him. He ran with his golf cart in front of him as a makeshift barrier against the swans, avoiding a possibly unpleasant attack. Fortunately, the swans finally lost interest and abandoned him. The conclusion, though, could have been very different. When defending their area and nests from intruders, black swans are notoriously fierce. They have no qualms about pursuing anyone they believe to be a threat, especially tiny children. Number 17. Hungry dog. Many dog owners are known for their soft hearts, often falling to their furry animals' tempting puppy eyes around mealtime. While sharing food with their pets is popular, it does not always imply that they desire to do so while eating their own meals. One astute canine, on the other hand, has devised a cunning plan to obtain a prospective tidbit from their master while remaining unseen. A dog's owner is enjoying a delightful spread of foods, including olives, dips, and carrots, while sitting peacefully on the sofa next to their canine companion in this lovely scenario. The dog understands the delicate art of subtlety, despite being well aware of the delicious feast within arm's reach. When their owner isn't looking, the dog secretly looks at the food, hoping for a small morsel. It's a charming demonstration of canine patience and cunning. A YouTube user, interestingly, offered light on the dog's behavior, noting that the act of gazing away from the food is rooted in primitive instincts. As relatives of pack animals, dogs frequently engage in hierarchical dynamics, even at meals. Directly staring at an alpha dog while they are eating might be interpreted as a challenge to their meal and perhaps menacing behavior. While this astute dog carefully looks away, it's sending a message to its owner that it has no intention of challenging them for their meal, but can't resist stealing a glance while the owner isn't looking. Number 16. Turtle steals from alligator. If you had to gamble on a fight between a turtle and an alligator, most of us would probably pick the alligator. This remarkable film, on the other hand, challenges our preconceived conceptions of nature's hierarchy. A family saw an extraordinary interaction between a turtle and an alligator in a swampy body of water, all over a modest chicken wing. The family decided to toss the chicken wing into the water, expecting the alligator to demonstrate its authority and quickly take the delectable treat. The incident unfolds considerably differently than one may expect in this unexpected twist. The turtle, it turns out, wants the chicken wing just as much as the alligator and isn't frightened of a fight. Both the turtle and the alligator make a beeline for the chicken wing as it splashes into the water. Surprisingly, the turtle shows bold determination. It not only pushes the alligator aside, but also intelligently positions itself to acquire the valuable chicken wing. The turtle's audacity is nothing short of remarkable. This unusual meeting calls into question our beliefs about the animal kingdom's pecking order. What type of turtle has the audacity and bravery to compete with an alligator for a tasty treat? In this case, the humble turtle not only stood in its position, but also triumphed, capturing the chicken wing for itself. Nature never ceases to astound us with her unpredictability and the unexpected tenacity of its inhabitants. Number 15. Dorito Thief. Pelicans are well known for their preference for fish as their primary source of nutrition. However, because they are opportunistic, they will not turn down other tempting goodies in their aquatic habitat. These adaptive eaters will eat tadpoles, crustaceans, and other water-dwelling delicacies. Surprisingly, they may not even raise their beaks at manufactured foods like Doritos, as one incident demonstrates. A man joyfully informs his mother of an intriguing discovery in a fun meeting taken on camera. "Mom, did you know pelicans like Doritos?" He puts a Dorito onto the ground, a meager sacrifice to a nearby pelican with a malicious twinkle in his eye. However, fate intervened, and the chip fell far from its intended receiver. The man decided to collect the errant Dorito to confirm that the pelican did indeed enjoy the crunchy delicacy. He had no idea how the pelican would react. The bird adjusted its position, obviously aware that the approaching human possessed the prized treat, and approached the man in a pretty aggressive manner. It was almost as if the pelican intuitively knew that the chip was a delectable delicacy, and the man was a possible Dorito thief. Pelicans are not considered dangerous to people in general. Despite their massive size, they are noted for their calm demeanor. They may represent a modest threat merely based on their size if provoked, though due to their massive bulk. Number 14. Wild boar snatches. Food. Wild boars are opportunistic and clever scavengers, despite being predominantly herbivores with a preference for plants, vegetables, and insects. In their search for food, they've zeroed in on a convenient supply of prospective snacks: cyclists. Cyclists frequently take goodies to consume while riding, making them unwary targets for these smart wild species. Bicycles with front baskets are excellent targets for wild boars because they may contain enticing goodies. They sometimes don't even wait for the cyclist to get off their bike before approaching them to investigate the contents personally. Imagine one cyclist's amazement when a wild boar sauntered up to her while she was wheeling her bike. She tried to get some distance between herself and her bike from the persistent boar, but the animal appeared unfazed. It had sensed the aroma of a potentially tasty prize. The cyclist's escape strategy unraveled in a panic, and the boar successfully seized her bag of goods, enjoying an unexpected roadside feast. Number 13. Horse loves music. Humans aren't the only ones who enjoy music. It appears that animals may enjoy captivating tunes in the same way people do. Cruz, a Native American Appaloosa horse, exhibits a strong love of music, particularly when YouTuber Marty33 plays the Native American flute. When the calm, melodic tones fill the air, Cruz replies in a beautifully rhythmic manner, softly bobbing his head in perfect harmony. It's as though he not only hears but also feels the music, finding absolute ecstasy in the melodies being performed. Surprisingly, Cruz's passion for music is not unique. According to research, horses in general have a preference for particular genres. According to studies, horses find refuge and comfort in the calming sounds of country and classical music. These soothing melodies have a relaxing impact on these majestic creatures, especially in stressful times. Furthermore, exposing horses to music improves their environment, improving their overall well-being and encouraging a more gentle and cooperative temperament. However, when it comes to musical tastes, not all genres are appealing to horses. Jazz and rock music, it appears, do not have the same impact on our equine companions as classical and country melodies. This subtle musical reaction illustrates the interesting interaction between animals and their oral surroundings. Number 12. Grizzly bear accepts commands. In June 2021, a YouTube user set out on a route in Glacier National Park, an excursion that brought them face-to-face with a monster they would have liked not to meet, a grizzly bear. According to the World Animal Foundation, roughly 44 grizzly bear attacks occur each year, making such interactions potentially dangerous. Many people would rightly panic when confronted with this fearsome animal. These brave souls, on the other hand, managed to keep their cool. They came to a standstill, and one of them began to converse vociferously with the bear, offering stern and clear directions. "Get out of here!" Hearing these comments, the grizzly bear switched its focus to the hillside adjacent to the trail, much to everyone's surprise. The bear obeyed when he heard this command repeated, moving away from the trail and mounting the hill. The grizzly bear's apparent understanding of English was astounding. The prospect of encountering a bear who only spoke languages like French or Spanish is amusing, but it emphasizes the significance of understanding how to deal with such situations. When challenged by a grizzly bear, the National Park Service recommends remaining still, waving your arms to make yourself appear larger and avoiding direct eye contact. Number 11. Cat plays dead. Cats are known for their independence and are frequently regarded as untrainable when it comes to activities such as walking on a leash. Many cat owners simply do not try to teach their feline companions this skill. However, for those who do step into the world of leash training, as one cat owner and YouTuber named Anand Kumar discovered, the experience can be rather entertaining. Anand Kumar sought to take his cat for a leisurely stroll with a harness and leash in a lovely video published online. Their feline buddy, on the other hand, had other ideas. Instead of walking alongside its owner, the cat decided to transform the outing into a lively show, much to his delight. The cat displayed a series of antics that suggested it was far more interested in play than in an outdoor trip. The cat would refuse to walk at times, preferring to engage in playful activity rather than follow the prescribed path. In several cases, it appeared that the cat's major source of amusement was the harness, since it tipped over while wearing it. The cat's owners were left in stitches as this unexpected turn of events captured the hilarious and unpredictable character of feline pets. This interesting meeting contains vital insights for anyone seeking to leash train their cats. Number 10. Monitor lizard surprise. The last thing anyone expects to find in a toilet is something that isn't supposed to be there. Consider the surprise of discovering not just any unexpected visitor, but a massive Asian water monitor lizard. Jason Kingman, a tourist from Gravesend, Kent in the United Kingdom, was visiting the Thai province of Pathom Thani when this unique and unnerving experience occurred. Jason's partner, Shantima Shirazuk, was about to use the toilet when she observed a weird, dark creature lurking in the bowl. Shantima, alarmed by this unexpected presence, immediately contacted Jason and began filming a video in which she detailed the bizarre occurrence. The sight of the lizard coming from the toilet astonished both Jason and Shantima. They were used to seeing these reptiles in their garden, but this was their first time seeing one inside their bathroom. The appearance of the lizard in their toilet was linked to outdoor insecticide spraying, which pushed it indoors in search of protection. The lizard established eye contact with the perplexed pair and explored its surroundings within the toilet bowl for a few tense minutes. The lizard, however, vanished around the U-bend as swiftly as it emerged, apparently making its way via the sewer system and into a neighboring canal. The fact that Asian water monitor lizards are known to be aggressive when threatened adds to the unsettling tone of this narrative. They also have a poisonous bite that can sometimes bring deadly bacteria into wounds. Encounters with these fearsome reptiles are both unexpected and sometimes hazardous. Number 9. Clever octopus. Octopuses, with their incredible intelligence, have repeatedly demonstrated that they are not readily contained, even within the seemingly secure boundaries of a well-established tank at the Seattle Aquarium. One day, visitors to the aquarium were treated to a gripping spectacle when they observed an audacious octopus pull off a daring escape, resulting in an exciting interaction with an amazed audience. The octopus's accidental foray brought it beyond the confines of its underwater home, where it found itself on the floor, surrounded by curious onlookers. Staff at the aquarium acted quickly, ensuring the octopus's safe retrieval. However, it became clear that this octopus was not easily deterred, implying that similar shenanigans would be attempted in the future. A considerate YouTube user supplied encouraging information, informing viewers that the octopus was unharmed and was being monitored by vigilant researchers. Following updates reported that the octopus had been returned to the wild where it might thrive. The longing for freedom was obvious, and this clever creature had made it clear that it did not want to be kept in prison. Octopus intelligence extends well beyond spectacular escape maneuvers. Scientific research has revealed their problem-solving abilities, as they excel at navigating difficult mazes and completing complex puzzles to get rewards. Number 8. Monkey steals food. Despite being larger than most monkeys, we humans have the foresight to avoid them when necessary. When a security guard had an unexpected encounter with a cunning primate, this discernment came in handy. The guard, who was stationed in a small security booth, was eating his lunch pleasantly when he was interrupted by an unexpected guest. Surprisingly, a monkey had snuck through an open window, generating quite a disturbance and giving the guard a heart-stopping fear. However, the astute guard quickly deduced that the monkey was after his lunch. The guard extended a piece of his supper to the hungry intruder without hesitation. The monkey, on the other hand, was not content with just a nibble. It moved in closer, demanding the full meal. Recognizing that resistance was pointless, the guard took one final quick bite before giving the primate his food. One can only hope that the guard had a stash of extra goodies to last him the rest of his shift, as his lunch had vanished in an instant. While the monkey's presence was sweet, it served as a reminder of the difficulties that these cunning creatures represent, particularly in places like Thailand, where they have earned a reputation for their food-stealing antics. Number 7. Bear and trash can. This story takes us to Florida, a state noted for strange and unexpected occurrences. It all starts with a security camera capturing a fascinating scene involving two black bears near a house. While the presence of bears is unusual in and of itself, what one of them does next takes the unexpected to an entirely new level. In the video, one of the bears exhibits human-like behavior by wheeling a green trash bin from the street back towards the house. This bear walks nearly human-like, carefully pushing the bin behind it. It even pauses at one point, as if to check on its buddy bear, before judging that the distance traveled is adequate. When it gets to the house, the bear tips the bin over and starts rummaging through its contents. Contrary to some of the video's amusing comments, the bear's objectives were not to assist the homeowner with the trash can, but rather to investigate what wonderful delicacies might be hidden therein. The homeowner remarked amusingly that the bin held a large amount of abandoned food, including leftover lasagna from the night before. This lasagna's appealing aroma may have initially drawn the bear's attention. The bear, on the other hand, chose an unexpected option: an Arby's beef and cheddar sandwich wrapper. This strange encounter serves as a reminder of bears' extraordinary intelligence. These species are noted for their versatility and problem-solving abilities. While the bear's activities may leave us wondering why, they also serve as a testament to wildlife's interesting characteristics. Number 6. Koala goes shopping. Koalas, the cute marsupials, rarely need domestic appliances such as air fryers or toasters. In an uncommon incident in 2017, electronics store employees in Australia were taken aback when a koala casually wandered into their store, presumably interested in their items. The personnel approached the koala as they would any other customer, albeit one with unusual buying habits. However, it soon became clear that this koala had entered the store without its wallet. Faced with this difficult scenario, the store employees decided to help the perplexed marsupial find its way out. After all, what's the point of someone browsing if they can't buy anything? Despite locating the exit, the koala couldn't fully understand the transparent barrier that kept it from leaving. Panic ensued and the little creature began darting throughout the store while employees carefully guided it toward the exit. Surprisingly, some YouTube users shed light on koalas' strange behavior. They said that when these marsupials are thirsty, they generally seek out locations with human presence since they've learned that humans usually represent the availability of water. Fortunately, electrical stores are not frequent sources of hydration, which is a good thing for safety. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. This terrifying creature in the photo recently washed up on the beach and undoubtedly left everyone terrified. Many have speculated that this could be the legendary sea monster, the mystery of whose existence has perplexed marine biologists and historians equally. When Jeff Warren and his son discovered a washed-up cadaver on the shore at Wolf Island National Wildlife Refuge near Darien, they had no idea what they had discovered. On closer inspection, what he initially believed was a dead seal appeared to be a newborn sea monster or a Jurassic-era holdover. Skipper's Fish Camp in neighboring Darien dubbed it Alti, a reference to the Georgia coast's counterpart of the Loch Ness monster, Altamaha. Some local marine scientists say it's some type of shark. However, without a necropsy, they can't be sure. Many believe this could be a hoax, as the carcass is suspiciously similar to the Wikipedia entry for the Altamaha. What are your thoughts on this? Tell us in the comments below. Number 5. Raccoon and snowflake. Raccoons may not always be at the top of the list of creatures that people find adorable, as they are often jokingly referred to as trash pandas due to their proclivity for rummaging through waste. However, underlying their mischievous image comes a side that many may overlook: their innocence and awe at nature's wonders. A touching video captured this lesser-known side of raccoons, displaying a raccoon's fascination with falling snowflakes. This curious raccoon reached out with outstretched arms, its eyes open with surprise as the fragile snow fell from the heavens. It looked like a small child reaching out to touch the ethereal beauty of nature at the time. While raccoons do not hibernate, they do prefer to seek cover in their dens during the cooler seasons, similar to how humans avoid the chill of winter. The raccoon in the video was most likely caught in the middle of an unexpected snowfall, which is unusual for these animals. Its inquisitive and innocent attitude as it reached out to capture snowflakes was a stunning demonstration of nature's ability to provoke youthful awe even in unexpected locations. The raccoon's reaction to the snow was both sweet and adorable. As the snowflakes made contact with its fur, it reacted with astonishment and curiosity, occasionally brushing them off in a playful fashion. The person who captured this touching moment definitely understood its appeal and shared it with the world, allowing others to witness the raccoon's innocence and happiness. Number 4. Bald eagles. Bald eagles, the country's famous symbol, are gorgeous creatures that most Americans never see in their daily lives. When they are spotted, it is usually only one or two at a time. These majestic raptors are most frequently seen in Alaska, the Rocky Mountains, the east and west coasts, and along the Mississippi River. During the winter migration, the remainder of the country may see them. However, YouTuber Jesse Peck had the rare opportunity to spend time with not one or two, but at least a half-dozen bald eagles in Alaska, near Dutch Harbor. Jesse became the main point of these ravenous eagles as they collected in front of him, armed with a bowl full of prawns, most likely leftovers from a fishing trip. Jesse found himself in the remarkable company of eagles, as opposed to the traditional experience of dealing with a nuisance of obnoxious seagulls while enjoying dinner. It was a breathtaking scene as these big birds, unconcerned by his presence, flew up to within inches of him, fighting for the enticing morsel. Number 3. Pigeon treadmill. Pigeons, typically viewed as unfavorable urban birds, are infamous for undesirable habits such as disease transmission, droppings everywhere, and creating a noisy racket. In an unexpected twist, it turns out that even pigeons have their own idiosyncrasies, and one exceptionally fit pigeon has taken center stage. This unusual pigeon has devised a creative method of staying fit. It has converted an escalator into its very own avian treadmill. Yes, you read that right. This pigeon has discovered the delight of exercising on an escalator's moving steps. What's particularly surprising is how this pigeon uses the escalator to exercise. It flaps its wings as it smoothly walks down the handrail, working up those pigeon muscles. This clever strategy ensures a full-body workout, which is very impressive given that pigeons are not recognized for their athleticism. Onlookers were both surprised and amused by this unique fitness regimen. The pigeon's reasons are unknown, but one cannot help but admire its dedication to physical health. When the pigeon decides to flip sides, it demonstrates its dedication to its workout. It takes off gently, looking for a new challenge. When it realizes that the other side's railing does not provide a good hold, it quickly resumes its original routine, unaffected by the slight setback. Number 2. Dolphins and Clarinet. Is there a more amazing musical trio than a man accompanied by 2 dolphins? It's a rare and extraordinary mix that exemplifies the incredible link that exists between people and these very intelligent marine mammals. While we've known for a long time that dolphins are amiable and gregarious creatures, their musical abilities came as a pleasant surprise. In 2017, a YouTuber entitled Suck and Kaguri posted a video that stunned viewers. The video showed him playing the clarinet with 2 dolphins as musical companions. What happened in the video was nothing short of amazing. One of the dolphins sang in perfect sync with the clarinet's melodies, while the other danced gracefully in the background. The dolphins skillfully modified their contributions as the guy changed the musical tones from upbeat to melancholy, creating a mesmerizing show. Dolphins are well known for their superior intelligence. They have an amazing capacity to mimic human motions and are quick learners. They also demonstrate self-awareness, problem-solving abilities, and empathy. Dolphins are well known for their novel behaviors, fun, and even their capacity to teach humans. They may express a wide spectrum of emotions in their relationships with one another and with humans, including joy and grief. Number 1. Baby seal. Kayak fishing trips rarely result in new friendships, but for Vincent Fejeran, a memorable encounter with a friendly sea lion bucked the usual. During the spring of 2015, this one-of-a-kind incident occurred near the Coronado Bridge in San Diego, leaving Vincent with an unexpected and charming friend. A baby sea lion made an incredible leap onto the back portion of Vincent's kayak while he was happily angling in it. One may immediately believe that this was a mistake on the side of the sea lion and that it would promptly disembark once it realized its error. This sea lion, on the other hand, was motivated by curiosity and an extraordinarily friendly nature. Instead of fleeing, it opted to spend over an hour on board Vincent's kayak, experiencing an unforgettable moment of bonding. This friendly sea lion seemed fully at ease in Vincent's company, even allowing him to take photos and films with him. Vincent's collection featured sentimental selfies with the sea lion, which placed its head on his shoulder as if they were long-lost friends. In one video, Vincent asked whether anyone was looking for a seal, as he mused about his new, unexpected acquisition. It was later revealed that the charismatic visitor was a sea lion, not a seal. Surprisingly, the sea lion refused to disembark from the kayak even when Vincent paddled back to shore. It clung to its newfound friend tenaciously, refusing to let go. Given their unusual bond, Vincent joked that he might take the sea lion home as a pet. The sea lion was eventually lured back into the ocean with the promise of food, bringing this unusual encounter to a close. We hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you in the next one.